going on, guys? Episode 6 of We Talk Culture. I'm here with my guys. If you don't know already, Mr. GQ himself, Swayze, and Bird. What's going on, guys?
What's going on? What's poppin'?
Chilling, man. What's going on with you?
I'm actually chilling. I had a good 3-day weekend. No cap. Shout out to my nut-ass job for giving me off on President's Day, even though nobody asked for it. But yeah, I had a nice little 3-day. And for the most part this weekend, I chilled with the family. Put the phone down, chilled with the family. I actually hit up KOP. I ain't been there in a minute.
Sure.
Just a little shopping for the family. That's about it. Yeah.
My weekend was a little wild, man. I almost got banned from an establishment on my first time being there. But that's an off the pod.
I was about to say, I ain't hear that one.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, it's a chilling weekend. But we back to the grind. Again, episode 6. Shout out to all the new subscribers, new viewers, and shout out to the old ones.
You did.
Slow ass music week again. Not shit drop. No disrespect.
You didn't listen to the Ego?
I listened to no Ye album. I ain't buying no stem player.
Oh shit.
Actually, I think it's a live stream or something tonight. We could have tapped into it, but we'll save that review. I guess we're gonna hop right into some of the singles that dropped. For me, if anybody listened to the Jack Harlow, Nail Tech.
You know that.
Speaking of Ye,
super gas. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was he just goes. He picks his times on when he wants to go off and when he wants to make a radio hit.
right?
And I thought he was talking his shit on this one. Just like cool guy rap. He just spitting his shit how he want to talk. Blah blah blah. Nothing too crazy.
I wasn't that big on it. I'm keeping it a buck.
Really?
I'm probably like not the biggest Jack Harlow fan. I do want to give Jack Harlow his props because we say a bunch of time on a podcast like, "Are you white rappers that be rapping fast as shit?" Jack Harlow is fucking smooth, man.
Yeah. Right.
He flows on a beat. I do want to say I think he's trying to find his sound a little bit because I know on the previous album and even this song it sounds like a Drake song. I'm sorry, it sounds like a Drake song, and even like a lot of the previous joints like on his past project, I forgot one of the names, but it was like the more popular one. You probably know, but sounds like a Drake song. So I don't know this song. I don't think it should have been that long, but he be rapping and he's smooth on the beat, so I don't really have no complaints.
I liked it. It was a good joint to me, but I like Jack Harlow too. So yeah, no complaints on that joint. I feel like Bird. He was talking his ish.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not like the get away from me Jack Harlow bull, but like if every time Jack Harlow drops, I'm definitely clicking on it for sure. But I guess I'm trying to feel my way through his artistry and find what I like from him the best.
you just don't know where to put him.
Yeah, like I just don't know. Crazy a little bit backstory for me. I was walking down the hallway and where I reside, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck? I need a St. John song. Like, I don't know why St. John was on my mind heavy. And literally Friday, St. John drops Squadron.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the same song because he has like a Reebok or Puma deal or something like that. He just did a commercial from.
Promo or something?
Yeah, I don't think this is the same song, but this song chillin', and it did exactly what it needed to do for me. I needed a St. John song, and yeah.
For me, I actually kind of was going through the same motions of like, where's St. John been at?
Yo, seriously.
I'm not gonna lie though, that song actually kind of disappointed me.
What?
I feel like I kind of have high expectations for St. John though. That might be my fault. So, like, it's the songs that I like by St. John really be bangers for me. Like,
They don't sound like this song.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Like his sound
like,
it doesn't really stick out in this song. Like
when I heard this, I was like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a bad song. I think the song is a good song. I just feel like my expectations for St. John, I was expecting to turn this joint on the wheel and put my feet through my windshield. Like, I ain't... like, yes, sir. But, yeah, like, I turned it on. I was like, all right, this joint cool. I'll listen to it again. but it wasn't like Reflex for me or Roses or God Bless the Internet or other songs that he had on his next album. But it was cool. It just wasn't what I was expecting.
And they just said that he's going to be at Firefly too. Firefly lineup came out for next year.
Really?
He's on it, yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to have to slide.
Sam, Big Sean, Kid Leroy.
Big Sean coming to the thrills.
Yeah.
That's tough.
There's a couple heads on there. It might be worth it too.
Our in music festival insider right here. When that pod comes out, he gonna talk majority of the time.
I'm gonna have interviews.
Right? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, we need it. We need it.
That shit's gonna be lit.
I don't know.
Something else came out.
For me, St. John, like, just to give some pushback on Zay, I definitely understand maybe the song not being as popping as what his other genres. I just feel as though St. John, for the most part, a lot of his projects and his songs, he's always trying to... St. John is going against St. John. He's not going against nobody else. Because even this song, it doesn't sound like anybody else. Like, this song, the beat might have sounded like maybe Bryson Tiller or something I can hop on and go crazy. But even the way he approaches it, it's still... Like, he doesn't care that... Yeah, he doesn't care that he's lingering out the song. Because this song, and again, same thing I said with Jock Harlow, it was too long. But still... They both of these artists executed it well enough to where it's like, okay, it's long, but I can deal with it enough. Nothing really else came out. I did want to tap into Swayze because Lucky Day and Dirk did put out the song, and that shit was trash.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about it.
That shit is trash.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all hurt my heart with that. I'm probably the only Lil Durk fan on the podcast. I don't really think they care for Lil Durk. But Lucky Day and Lil Durk, I'm like, I seen them on a track. I'm like, it's gonna be different. I was expecting it to be different because I feel like, okay, yeah, Durk can talk love song, but I feel like Lucky Day is on a different caliber of love songs than what Durk would do. Yeah. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be different, but I'm like, I love seeing artists like that on the same song. Where I want to see how y'all gonna match each other now. Don't ever try to match each other. I'm
Yo, that shit was, oh man.
It was definitely something.
Yeah, it was something.
Dog, and Lucky Day, his past couple singles have been fire.
The heat.
Blame.
That's the only reason I knew who he was from his last couple singles that I was listening to.
He's been going crazy. And this wasn't it.
Yeah, I was sad. I was sad.
This one of them Johns, I don't know who asked for this shit. I don't know if this is a label thing, because I don't know where Lucky Day might be signed to, or if he's independent. I'm assuming. I'm just gonna throw a wrench and say he might be signed to RCA, because a lot of R&B singers are signed to RCA. So if this was a label thing and niggas hit you like, you hop on this, we need you to get with Dirk because it's the hottest shit. This ain't it. This is not the fuck it. Anything else?
This is one of them Johns where they just so happen to be at the same studio and pass by each other. It's like, yo, you Lucky Day, you Dirk. Let's make a song.
I feel like his last couple songs he's been trying to tap into that more, like his like Softer Side
and again that's normal from Dirk for me. Like if you really know Dirk's discography a lot, not all of his shit is street shit. Like it's he has a bunch of love songs. So
literally,
I didn't expect it to be this. I didn't.
Anything else you guys want to highlight?
Yeah. It was this song by Fredo Bang. I like that joint. It's called Forza. That I don't know no other songs by Fredo Bang, so I'm not gonna say I don't like or I like Fredo Bang. But as a first impression,
it was a good song.
Yeah, it was a good song. That actually kind of reminded me of what NBA Youngboy used to be. What made me like NBA Youngboy. So, NBA Youngboy. If you ever see this and you want to get back to that sound, I'd appreciate it. My man.
My man.
But
wait, time out. Earth Gang and Music Soul dropped a song?
I didn't see that.
Oh, hell no.
I dropped it today because I didn't see that.
Hell no.
I definitely didn't see that. Did you guys listen to the Big Crit joint?
Hell no.
Yo, that shit was gas.
Yo, Big Crit.
Beautiful beautiful album.
Big Crit for me.
I'm
about to say Big Crit is like one of them artists I listen to and like I don't say shit like he just got like even if you go on like my title John, I have a couple Big Crit songs on there. Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel as though up here where we at, I don't have nobody to talk to about Big Crit. So it's like,
well, that shit took me by surprise. Like, listen to his whole album. Like, I listened to it front and back probably like good 3 times since it came out, and it's got like soulful shit on it, like good shit.
Facts. Big Crit is fire because he's like Cole in a way where he makes his own beats.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was a lot of like methodical, like softer beats and melodies and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how am I?
Yeah, the one song I did hear off the joint was it's called Road Clean.
Yeah.
Shout out to my girl Remy. She actually sent it to me. Mm-hmm. That was literally my response. Was like, yo, that got some soul to it. I fuck with it. Yeah, like when I wasn't expecting that when I seen the song and seen the name. I was like, yo, this joint is I like this. I like that. Yeah, that joint was heat.
There was a song South Side of the Moon that I loved on there, and I just kept playing it. I probably played it like 5 times in one sitting. First time I heard it, like I just kept replaying it because it's like it's the kind of music that make you feel something. Right. So it's like I can tap into it. He was giving me like remind me of like Anderson .Paak, like older Outkast, like smooth Outkast vibes. Not really like rapping Outkast.
Anderson .Paak, I just switched the vibe.
Yeah, I like Anderson .Paak.
But you and fucking Bruno Mars and this Silk Sonic shit need to get the fuck out of here.
I like it.
What?
I love Silk Sonic.
I like
y'all
it.
niggas is tripping.
I swear to God.
Fuck.
You crazy.
That song that came out, Love Train, I banged
it. Yeah, you're right, because y'all got no old heads in your crib. Know the original song. Listen to the original song.
I think everything out nowadays is,
No. Listen, hey, I was just explaining to them our demographic. For all you 34-year-olds that listen to us, listen to the original song, and y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the exact same song, the exact same beat, exact same everything. They did nothing different. Nothing.
It's perfect.
That's trash.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, guess what?
I feel like their last couple of songs that blew them up too that were like that. They were like an old feel, like an old school.
They have been, but when they drop something like, what's the shit? The first shit that blew up all crazy. No, not that one. It was the other one.
I can like hear it. Fuck.
I
was just listening to that shit.
Shit is on fucking everything.
The door.
Leave the door open. That was a sample, but they chopped the beat up and it sounds completely different to where you can hear the sample. You know what song it is. Mm-hmm. This shit is plug and play. This shit is plug and play, fam. No.
They just put the instrumental on.
Literally. And that's what I'm saying. Young boys ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But the old heads, y'all gonna say, what the fuck is this?
Put the instrumental on and got on Rap Genius and just read the lyrics. It's like, yeah.
That's like, and this is a terrible analogy, but that's like somebody taking fucking, not even a terrible analogy, but that's like somebody taking fucking, I don't know, fucking pulling me back and just erasing their original lyrics and then putting some bullshit on top of it. And you hear it, you be like, okay, they grabbed it. Every time I try to okay, they grabbed the drum, but they go completely left. And it's like, alright, this ain't it. Sorry.
I just like Anderson .Paak anyway. And I don't mind Bruno Mars either. I mean, they make good music.
I used to freaking hate Bruno Mars. Yo,
back when he was
that grenade shit made me want to throw a grenade at him.
What the fuck is grenade?
Bro, that fucking I catch a grenade for you.
Oh my god.
What do you say?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking on everything.
Bro,
oh my god.
That still might be.
Bro, I had a Semtex, a C4, a frag grenade.
That fucking 20K gold took the ring.
Oh yeah.
That shit is everywhere.
Man.
I DJ'd a wedding and they asked to play that shit. I said,
you probably played grenade after it.
No, I didn't. I didn't. They wanted that to be like the after you the like you may kiss the bride. They wanted that to be their celebration song. So as soon as I see my man, as soon as Boy kissed Shorty, I just hit play. Now I got you in the mood.
Oh yeah, the fucking
yeah, you was there. Oh yeah, bro was there. Yeah.
I'm thinking like, is this the one?
Yeah, bro was there. Oh my my God, we can do a deep dive on that shit.
What? Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be said.
Chill. We're definitely on the pod.
That's off the pod.
So, in other words, we're gonna get to this little dirt.
I'll be damned if anybody's playing Bruno Mars at my wedding.
Oh shit!
God damned.
Little dirt drop. And I was fucked up because the way y'all promoted it on Instagram with Kanye holding the shit. Wait, was it Kanye holding the shit? Yeah, it was Kanye holding Dirk's shit because he reposted it on his page. The Kanye had like a yellow.
I think that's just a meme though.
No, it had like the today's date on it, the 2/22/22, but it was for Kanye. But Lil Durk reposted it on his page to make it seem like he was dropping something, and he did. He dropped the single. I'm gonna let Swayze take it away.
Yeah, obviously our opinions are gonna be very different because I'm the Durk fan. That I loved it, absolutely loved it. I loved it. But I'm the type of person where I love when I'm never gonna be the type of person that picks a side and beef and people I don't know. Like we discussed, if you do that, you're corny. My thoughts on that do not change. But I love the music that comes behind it. Like, so for me, it's just like that. Get in his ass type music. Like, but yeah, facts. Yeah, but like. I love that type shit. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead.
Pause to everything that was previously said. That type of music.
It got him in shambles. Let me get in my bag. That shit sucks. No, I didn't suck.
I don't think it was bad.
I just don't like still using King Von's name. I just don't like. That's the only part I don't.
And it's a decent song. He be using it.
Yeah, it's a decent song. I just didn't like him repeating. King Von is a fucking hook, fam.
I feel
you
like,
said his name 30 times in the hook.
Like
I don't like that.
His last 10 songs he came out with he was talking about King Von, which I mean it probably fucked him up to be.
Oh yeah, for sure. I understand that, but
damn,
every song, bro.
You gotta think about. Well, this is how I'm thinking about it, right? From an artist's point of view, from a person who is as close to his friends as maybe Dirk and Von may have been. I don't know their relationship, but assumptions, right?
They were cousins, were they?
I don't know.
Yeah, they were cousins.
Dirk
fan, don't even know.
I don't care about what
your
family tree is. Yeah, I care about your music.
Yeah, but you.
So like. The way I look at it is, if one of my guys were to go tomorrow, you're probably gonna hear it in every song. I hate to say it, like it's when you're so close to somebody, whether it could be anybody, like a close family member, a close friend, close whatever. If they go and it hits you how it might have hit Dirt, it's kind of hard to let that go. Like.
I understand that, but every song.
Okay, if I want to go with what Swayze is saying, I do understand that because it seems like Dirk has lost a lot of people, but him just keep expressing King Von, obviously, like Swayze said, it must have hurt him the most.
Yeah, because
I just don't see a point of saying it. And the song's called what?
And it's also like. The reason for, if I'm remembering correctly, the reason for, I guess, this whatever starting that him and Youngboy got going on was because Youngboy mentioned Von. So that could have been the reason behind why Von's name is in that song so much. It's because he was like, yo, don't talk about my mans. You feel me? Because if somebody, knock on wood, if bro was to go tomorrow and then...
What does it always mean?
They don't know nobody else.
Billy Bob, nigga!
Nah, nigga. If Dionel goes tomorrow... Knock on wood, if he was to go tomorrow and fucking Billy Bob says his name, oh yeah, we got a problem. We got a
better, nigga.
Exactly. We got a big problem. And yeah, if it's on some music shit, when I catch on, first and foremost, when I catch on smacking shit out, but on some this shit, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you know, don't say my bro's name.
The only thing with that is if we're platinum recording artists, I'm not gonna keep talking about how, like, what I'm gonna do to you. You keep mentioning my dead boy's name. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna make 12 songs after that saying the same shit, and it's just the same shit, then he's gonna make it. Young Boy's gonna make a song that's gonna say the same shit.
Then yeah, they're just agging at each other. That's all it really is.
I feel like it's just they're kind of like blowing it up to fucking make bread off of it a little.
Which
bit.
is
like off the beat.
I'm about to say, keep it a buck with you. I feel like that's all
rap
beef.
The music labels.
Yeah, I feel like
what
that's all rap beef. Like I feel
that's
like
why I can't see it from the angle you trying to portray it as, which I get.
Right.
If you look like okay, so on the money side of, or excuse me, not necessarily the money side, on the side of, is it really beef? I feel like all rap beef is not really that serious. To be quite honest, because me personally,
unless you owe niggas money.
Yeah, like. I personally don't, if I do have a problem with somebody, I don't feel like I'm getting on a track to talk about it or talk about what I'm going to do to you when I see you. Unless you say something to me first on a track. I might give you a track back just so you can hear what I got to say, but it might not be what I'm going to do to you, you feel me? It might just be on some like I said, keep my brother name out your mouth type ish.
Yeah, but as a see, now we about to go into it, because as an artist, who are you to judge? And this is a human, period. Who are you to judge for what you say that might affect me anyway? So you might drop a song and not say anything to the casual listener. But first of all, fans, if Swayze's a huge artist, fans will always dig into your I just tied my shoes. They'll dive into that line and say, oh shit, tied his shoes. He was beefing with Bird, and Bird said something about him tying his shoes. That's what they do.
Yeah. He's so tie his shoestring around Bird's neck.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, who is? Yeah. It's not really up to you. At the end of the day, your fans is going to be the one that's going to be in this exact situation, right. Where it's like, okay, Young Boy, you gonna keep saying shit. Dirk, you gonna keep responding, and that's what it's going to be. Because guess what? Your fan base. You know his fan base is going to dig into that. Yeah, his fan base is going to dig into him. Pause. So, they're, like Bird said, in my opinion, they're kind of just using it to keep going on and on. And again, rest in peace to King Von and anybody else in this whole thing. But
debacle.
Yeah, but it's just like, yo, like y'all keep.
It's just at what point does it stop?
It don't. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like. It also kind of depends on, like I said, what it stems from. Cool. Like we said, peoples who passed away was brought up. I could see that dragging on a little longer. Whereas I can agree with your side of it being a money thing when it's something that's not along the lines of that. Like something how Don Q and Tory Lanez turned into a beef because Tory said, suck my dick, and New Yorkers take that to heart. Cool.
Yeah.
But that became like they went back and forth. It wasn't a long back and forth, but after the first joint, after y'all both dropped y'all joint, that could have been over and done with.
Yeah. But I think when you look back at like real, I agree with you when you say recent rap beef hasn't been serious. But if you go back into them old heads, and Bird will tell you that was real shit.
Oh yeah, nah.
Niggas that spitting for real. Yeah, niggas was spitting. That was real shit. Because again, that's back then where guess what? If we in the same spot, I'm on site smacking the shit out you.
Like 50 Cent. Now I know I'm here for a real reason. Because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Nah, that was real shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I laugh every time I see that clip of him cheesing hard as shit. Like, yeah, I know who shot me a couple days later.
What happened to him? Where's he at now?
Yeah. Oh, he's dead. The guy who shot me, he's dead. Yo, I fucking scream every time I see that shit. Bro. I'm sorry.
Something happened to him.
Yeah, again, slow music week. If you guys have anything else, we're gonna hop right into our SOS. First of all, the SOS playlist is now live. The link will be in the description. It's caught all the way up. Again, we told y'all it was coming. Make sure you guys check out the description. It's on Spotify, full playlist. So I'll go first, and my SOS is actually from a woman. She's from the UK, I want to say. I've been holding on to this song for a while. Her name is Tallywo, and the song's called Details. I played this song numerous times. I've even played it for my woman. She's even took the song and ran with it. It's just a very, very. It's almost a. It's a chill. It's a chill bop. I love the song. I even fucking sampled it in one of my old beats. If you know, you know. But yeah, again, Charlie Woe. Details is mine.
For me, it was a song called "Canary Yellow" by Don Michael Jr. Shout out to Don Michael Jr. Cause originally my SOS was going to be "Fours Up" by Fredo Bang, and then I was on TikTok scrolling. I seen this TikTok basically on some like, yo, who was them chicks you was with, and he made basically the song based off of Bull's response, right? It was a little skit joint, obviously it's fake, but I was like, yo, that joint sound like it's the heat, and it was.
Definitely,
he made a whole song out of it?
Yeah. Like it's on his album called "This Is Not Music," which I must say is actually fire, by the way. Like I was actually surprised. Like usually when I hear one song by like a TikTok artist, or I'm not gonna call you a TikTok artist, I found you on TikTok, but an artist that I found on TikTok, I usually don't really like. I might like a couple singles like spread out across projects, but this John, I was like, yo, it's a decent. It's like what? It's 15 songs on this album, and I probably like about 13 of them songs.
That's why TikTok nowadays is crazy, bro. Cause you have one good song and you put it on TikTok and it blows up, just like you did. People are gonna go. They're gonna say, "Oh shit, it was on an album." I'm gonna listen to this album.
That's why I wanted to cut you off when you was like, no disrespect to TikTok artists, because yeah, it might sound disrespectful, but TikTok is a damn their own music label at this point.
I'll be a TikTok artist if I get billions of views.
Yeah, like literally.
Of course.
Because that's Young Boy in a sense. Because if you, Young Boy, you're a YouTube artist. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm getting.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, like
Doesn't
okay,
matter.
cool.
We're getting to the stage where like back then it was kind of corny. Like Soulja Boy was the first YouTube artist and it was corny as fuck. But
Literally,
what the fuck are you supposed to say to the man? He got what he wanted.
First man to do everything.
Yeah.
he pioneered.
What the fuck? I mean, you can't really complain with that. My SOS was stick with the Jack Harlow theme "Through the Night," featuring Bryson Tiller. Just a great Jack Harlow song, typical Jack Harlow.
Speaking of that Jack Harlow song, that's exactly what I was talking about that Silk Sonic shit. That Jack Harlow song was a fucking sample and they bodied it.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I feel like Jack does that kind of a lot. Jack Harlow does that.
It's a
Love Is Dro is another thing. Same exact shit. It's the same exact beat damn near.
Yeah.
He just talks his shit on it, but I picked that shit because I didn't even.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's a skating ring vibe.
I picked my SOS before the Jack song came out, and I already picked it, and I just listened to that shit throughout the week, and that's exactly what it is. The video I think is at a skating ring.
I won't be surprised.
And it's fucking. That's exactly what it reminded me of. Just skating rink days.
Yes, sir.
Friday at 7.
Oh,
I got my $5 buy-in.
Yeah, sir. We had our own, never renting. Never.
Of course I had the Carrera.
Yeah, sir.
Facts. If you have a Carrera, you was lame.
We switched colors on the wheels too, you heard?
No, that shit, it was a vibe. I love that whole album though. So I could have picked any song off that album for me.
That's another old joint. So it's 2018, 2017?
Yeah,
because my SOS is from 2017, so yeah. And speaking on Swayze's SOS, man.
I might have to tap into that.
Bro, that shit.
The heat.
I ain't gonna go do no deep dive into it, but just know this SOS playlist is fire. I've been running it back the entire playlist. It's a perfect balance of R&B and rap. Like when I say perfect balance, it's a perfect fucking balance. And again, SOS. Make sure you check the description. The link will be down there. And
before we move on, Swayze's, I think it was his SOS. It was the Cali and Young Blue song.
Yes,
I literally since he brought it up on the pod, I've listened to it like 15 times. I love that song.
The heat.
Young Blue. The heat.
My ear's there, y'all. I'm telling you.
You're gonna have to tap in for sure.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. Alright, so moving on. I'm about to throw a wrench at you guys. So, again, slow music week. So browsing for topics, but not really browsing for topics. At my job, I ended up stumbling upon Complex. If you don't know Complex, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But Complex is a big media outlet, sports music. all that type of shit. And I ended up coming across Benny the Butcher. Shout out to B-Dot and Elliot Wilson. They do crazy podcasts, but B-Dot has a show on Complex called Complex Brackets. And Benny the Butcher was on there. And Complex Brackets is basically just a show on whatever they decide to choose, but it's, you guys know brackets, March Madness, things like that, tournaments. So this one they did the top lyricists right now. And it was completely, like, B-Dot went into it, but it was completely kind of Benny the Butcher's choice. So again, they did it bracket style, and they did top lyricists. And the criteria was they have to be active, and then they have to have either a project or a couple verses in the last couple of years. So what I did is I kind of went through and I kind of like highlighted just a couple of drawings that I thought were topic worthy. Again, I'm going to link it down in the description, the full video. But I'm going to just talk about some of the verses that they had on there. So as soon as the bracket started, they had J. Cole versus Cordae. That's pretty much...
Pretty much. Doesn't matter who you put them up against.
Yeah,
right.
Doesn't matter who was there.
The next one is where it got tough, and it was Drake versus Wayne. Again, you can't think of...
I would have said not for me.
You're crazy.
I don't think it is.
You're crazy.
It depends. I feel like...
Alright, because y'all niggas about to bring up Sorry for the Wait. And that's not in the last year.
I mean, are you only basing the music
year?
on?
I just said it was have to be active in the last year with a project.
Well, that's what
I thought he was saying like the artist has to be active.
Yeah,
but
no.
Then I still don't think it's hard. I feel like it goes Drake because to me.
Alright, I was about to say. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
No.
Just making sure the head's on tight and secure.
What are you talking about?
Just making sure. No, Wayne's been dropping some heat, but is it the Drake caliber? Yeah, Wayne has been having fire features for sure. I don't know because it's a bunch of like random songs, but he definitely has some good features.
The ones
how many years are you?
Granted, like
no,
I'm not saying he's been dropping.
Oh,
to me, he hasn't been dropping trash, like obviously, but
you can't get to Drake.
Yeah,
in the
past year, no.
Just a bracket, guys. Just here for debate.
Why, Wayne?
I mean, shit. What if we're talking about that? Cordae's a lot closer than I had him.
No, he not. Because I don't even got Dora. I don't even
yes, sir. That's what we wanted. Thank you. Wake the fucking podcast up. Thank you.
Bro, Cole just recently dropped the best verse of his life. I don't care what nobody thinks.
I agree.
It is not matchable.
Cordae put out two very great full albums in the last year.
That's cute.
Yeah, but Cole's last project probably bodied both of them alone.
I agree. That's what I said. It depends on how far we go back. But
yeah, so
at first it wasn't even a discussion.
Yeah, it's within the last year, a project or verses. So if you're not an active rapper,
within the past month, Cole dropped the Johnny P was Johnny P's Cadillac and Scared Money. Bro, for them verses was.
I agree, but that's the only two that he's really.
Now Cordae, you was solid,
huh? He just dropped the project.
What was it?
I forgot what the project was called.
Shit,
but
yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's flame.
So
got 95 South on there.
It was miraculous. It was miraculous, but nobody knows what it's called. That's crazy.
I don't even remember what Cordae's joint was called though. Like that's not.
It was from a bird's eye view, and
yeah, you remember that album. That don't mean I remember. That's just how I am. Like I don't. Unless the album to me is a classic, I probably won't remember. Or unless it's like a series. Like obviously, I remember Carter 4, Carter 5, whatever. Because it's a series of albums.
dropped his album in the past year.
He dropped.
I'm looking right now because y'all not gonna disrespect J. Cole's finest. Pause.
His finest what?
The off season, bitch.
Yeah.
2021.
Album was solid.
May 14th.
That was okay. So it was exactly. It was like just rare.
Yeah, it just made the cut.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
You crazy? 95
South. That was good.
Stupid.
That was a good album. I didn't think it was in that last year. That's the only reason I said that.
Fam, Pride is. Come on.
Yeah, it was a great album. And it didn't matter what the fuck was on there. It's still better than Cordae at the end of the day. But I'm saying he's a lot closer than what
Cordae. Cordae is a lot closer for sure. Nas versus Ransom. Bird or Old Head Specialist?
In the last year?
Nas. This is easy for me.
It has to be. What the fuck has Ransom came out with?
I don't know, but
I couldn't tell you one song.
Yeah, Nas has been going insane.
I don't remember if his latest tape was within the last year.
It was.
It was
You talking
it was
about
the black and white album cover?
Well, he just dropped Magic.
Yeah, that too.
I
haven't listened to that.
He had King's Disease drop.
King's Disease.
So yeah, King's Disease 2 was last year, but King's Disease 1 was 2020, so that doesn't make the cut. But King's Disease 2, I'm sorry, King's Disease 1 came out in 2020. King's Disease 2 was last year, and then Magic was last year as well.
This is the one I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, that's hella old. Yeah. Yeah, Nas. Easy.
Who the fuck is Ransom?
What?
Who the fuck is that?
Alright, we gotta move on, guys.
I'm with you.
What?
I have no idea who Ransom is.
Oh wow, you guys gotta do research. I'm gonna keep going.
In the last year?
Yeah. Underground. New York.
How the fuck you gonna compare him to Nas? This shit is not. It's not real.
Nah, cause Ransom, he's older. He's been in the game for a minute. You heard of Ransom before?
No, I probably heard his song.
Lil Wayne has a lot of songs with Ransom.
Yeah, I probably heard him before.
Next, Swayze, Lil Baby versus Meg Thee Stallion.
Lil Baby. That's so disrespectful. that is so disrespectful.
Disrespectful?
Yes. What?
Meg can rap. I'm just all for antics.
She really can rap. I don't. To
Bird.
keep it a buck.
Can she?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do not like Meg Thee Stallion's album, but what I found
Hell,
like
it's not for you, nigga.
Obviously, but their albums like freaking Summer Walker's album's not for the guys, but them Jones be the heat.
I disagree, but alright.
I like Summer Walker.
But
Did Summer Walker be talking about full relationship shit?
Man,
that goes with
Beyonce Lemonade wasn't for the dudes.
I disagree.
But that Jones was a heat. You're crazy. She was whatever. Anywho, so I lost my train of thought.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion.
You said she's a great rapper.
Like,
I think
her freestyles and shit, she's actually like that. Like when I
she's not better than Lady London.
You're right.
She's not better than.
You're right.
A lot of people.
I'm the one who told you about Lady London. You damn right she's not better than Lady London. But
and Lady.
But yeah, shout out to Lady London. She's Meg, you'll get bodied. But her albums like
I feel like Lil Baby's in too, but just in this area,
there's no way you can compare them now.
Disrespectful.
There's no way. I gotta get to meat of the bracket. Pause.
Big Sean and Wale versus Wale. Sorry.
Last year.
I don't know what.
They both dropped projects.
Wale's got a lot of shit because I Roll Loud. He performed the Tribe joint.
Yeah.
I forget what the fuck it's called.
I'm gonna have to still go Big Sean.
You have?
I'm sorry.
You have to. What?
Just his lyrical content for me personally is like where I'm at.
What did Big Sean drop? It was the.
He dropped the What You Expect with Hit Boy, which is the collab project.
Okay.
Yeah, that just lyrically, and even it doesn't make the cut because it came out in 2020. But Detroit 2 was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Just the content that he was talking about, man, it really.
But I love Wale though. I love Wale.
Same. So
but he's not better than Big Sean. There's no way.
Get to it. Okay.
What, chain music?
Which is chain music. What, Slight Work? Lotus Flower
No, I'm
joking.
I always like Wale though. Like I honestly feel like he was probably one of the most underrated people on MMG. I think lyrically he's probably the second best on MMG.
Who's first?
Ross. I'm giving it to Ross.
Better than Meek? This was kind of prime Meek, kind of.
You're
crazy. Yeah, you might be smoking that gas.
I'm taking Wale over.
Wow.
Lyrically,
what?
Lyrically, I'm taking Wale over.
Wow. This is prime Meek, kind of. Fam. This was behind the scenes a couple pods ago. Me and Bird did Meek and Big Sean off camera, and
yeah, Meek.
Fam, this is what that dreams. This is dreams and nightmares era.
Yeah, bro. No skips.
Fam, I don't know. That's tough. Better than what?
I think I liked.
I love Wale. I don't love Wale.
You gotta give me some songs from that era, then.
I would have to go back and look, to be quite honest.
You got
to say that he's second best is crazy.
You got Ross's verse, which is pretty interesting. I do like that. That's a different.
Yeah,
take.
I can't really compete with that, but it would be a good discussion.
Now,
it would be a good discussion.
If we're talking all time, yes, obviously I'm taking. If you really know me, I'm taking Meek over anybody in that label. If we're talking about Meek's whole discography, I'm talking about before people really knew him. But
you're talking when he was talking that shit. Though.
I'm not saying
shit.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying he was trash.
I'm just trying to think of trash. I'm trying to think of what Wale had that was even remotely fucking with anything.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Because again, Bird said chain music. That was like all he had.
Chain music.
Nah, because I don't know when Lotus Flower Bomb and shit came out. I don't know.
It was a little bit later after that. Okay. But I still think it was like MMG.
Yeah, it definitely was. Because I'm pretty sure. No, it doesn't. It's not MMG. Again, I'm only highlighting things that were kind of debatable. I'm not going down.
Oh no, we might have to go back to that though.
What?
To that. On a later date.
Bet. At this point, again, the link will be in the description for the whole joint. But at this point, out of the Elite 8, the only thing that I thought were kind of debatable was Nas and Lil Baby. And the only reason why I said that is because Lil Baby's hot now, but you have an OG like Nas that's still pushing that pen on niggas' ass.
If anybody ever says Lil Baby, I'm smacking him.
Lil Baby.
Oh, shit.
I should smack him.
I got Nas.
I don't.
You're
now,
fucking wildin', bro. I let you slide with the Wale. I can't let you slide with this.
In my defense, I didn't listen to Nas's project last year. Obviously, all time. Nas
Can't do all the time. You're only talking about the past year.
But if I haven't listened to it, I don't know what Nas dropped in the past year. I don't know if it was really heat or not.
You also can't, but you can't say that as a slight to Nas because Nas isn't putting out music like Lil Baby in a sense where Lil Baby's putting out shit. No, I'm saying Lil Baby's putting out songs for you to hear. Lil Baby's putting out songs to say, hey, my Atlantic Records is going to put this right in front of Zavon's face and say, yo, Lil Baby drop. Nas isn't like that. Nas is secure.
The last 3 Lil Baby songs that we've heard are garbage.
What are the last 3? Not
John with Nicki Minaj.
Both Johns with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. And then he had one with who's the young boy? I forget what exactly it was, but I remember his verse being very lack thereof. It was a single, I think.
Flights with Bando Pop. I never heard that one.
Listen to it.
Last one I could think of was The Voice of Heroes, and that.
Fuck, it's gonna piss me off, man.
That wasn't it for me.
All I know is
Nas.
when Nas drops a song, there is no misses. There's not gonna be a miss.
King's Disease is no miss, man. That shit is hard.
I didn't listen to it.
And like I said, it's just for a older OG to be dropping music and still kind of competing with these guys that have labels. I thought that was a good conversation.
It's a fucking terrible conversation. That shit's so crazy.
Like, all right, Lil Baby head's gonna be on your head top.
I don't care.
I don't know who. I don't know who he went against. But anyway, another one out of the Elite 8 I thought was Big Sean versus Conley the Machine. I think Conway Machine beat out either Boldy James or somebody in the first round. But yeah, I'm gonna need Bird on this.
Because he's in the last year.
Yeah, sir.
This is
Conway's
year.
Crazy. Yeah.
Him, Benny, and all them dudes, they're putting out crazy shit. I would have to go Conway, and I love Big Sean.
Yeah.
Conway is doing his fucking thing. Like,
I haven't been listening.
Oh my god. So we've been listening to Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
Nah, not really.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh shit!
You're dumb. I ain't listening to Meg, but I haven't really been listening to Baby either. But I know more songs of his because, like Q said, they're pushed. So it's not like so. I told Tell Dynell all the time. I don't listen to music as much as I used to anymore. I listen to instrumentals. Like, this is a conversation we talk. Now I listen to, like, now I actually look for music. Like, okay. But
I was just gonna say
this past year, it's been mostly instrumentals. Like, if you get how many times have you got in a car with me and my car started playing music and it's an instrumental? Like, I have to turn actual music on when people get in the car. So
except for you, NLE, because that Shot of Flow 6 is still in rotation.
yeah, facts.
No, I've always been like that. I'm the type of person, I'm digging for music.
Yeah,
like,
I'm digging for music.
I want to find what's at the bottom of the joint that nobody's listening to, and I'm going to play it, and I'm going to bang it, and then I'm going to put people on to it.
That's how I am. I'm the type of person where I find, I don't really do that for rap, but I do it for R&B, because I like setting a vibe, I like setting tones.
I feel like R&B isn't really tapped in like it should be.
Don't give me
like
do not give me that's a pod for another day. Do not get me started. Do not give me
even the most underground rappers, you can it's still like relatively easy to find out, and mostly people
Conway, all these guys.
Yeah,
You can
people
find
have
these
already
guys
heard
like
them. Like R&B, I feel like there's so much untapped things in R&B.
No,
you can just go for days.
Because my whole thing with that is the young boys, like the OGs of rap, still be like I just said with the Nas shit. Like you got Nas still pushing with Lil Baby. Lil Baby's arguably probably top 1, 2, 3 in the game right now. But you got Nas still putting out projects. R&B, it's not like that. Like you don't have Tank and Usher trying to compete with like Bryson Tiller and Drake or something like that. Like it just doesn't happen. So yeah. Anyway, that's a good topic. Moving on. Some joints out of the top 4. Actually, this kind of is the 4. But it was J. Cole versus Lil Wayne.
In the past year?
Lyrically, in the past year.
Cole.
Yeah, Cole.
I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
But I'm about to stump Bird. It was Nas versus Conley the Machine.
Last year was Conway.
Versus
for
Nas.
me. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you, bro. Conway is on a different level right now. Him, Benny, all the motherfuckers are on a different level. This is their year. They're stepping it up. I feel like they're kind of doing they were doing their own thing anyway, but they're like taking it serious now. Like they're locking in type shit.
For sure.
Everything they came out with is super gas. Benny is lighting shit up. I love both of them.
Who did Benny lose to?
Benny wasn't. He was on.
Okay. Yeah.
He can't.
And of course that's his man, so he probably picked
Kanye. He did.
Yeah. Would you have
He picked Kanye. He picked Conway all the way through, which leads to our final, which is J. Cole versus Conway the Machine.
If you haven't beaten nobody, you have to have beaten J. Cole in the last year.
Honey.
In the last year, you do.
I haven't heard. So, like.
All right, we're gonna be well researched next time. Our
guy we weren't warned about this either. This is just off the dome.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't know that this was coming, so.
Yeah, it's just debatable. What's the point of a pocket?
No. Conway, I got Conway in the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't listen.
To
nothing.
Foot track Conway.
Either one of them dropped within last year.
I have to go back and listen to that J. Cole because I haven't heard it. I mean, I've heard it, but not in a very long time, probably since it came out.
You're smoking on gas, man.
I gotta tap back in. It's too much music, man. It's too much shit to listen to, bro. I only got so many hours in the day.
You right. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. Yeah, so we dug into the crates a little bit. And because of the slow week, again, I've mentioned a couple times in the podcast, we do have topics that we just want to top into. And this is week 1 of one of those topics. Put a couple topics in on a randomizer, and we landed on top R&B vocals. Now, we're all going to give you...
Top male, right?
Top male R&B vocals, sorry. And we only stuck to 3, and we kind of kept it current. So, who wants to go first? Because I'm on somebody's ass.
Oh, y'all pussy. I'll go first.
The R&B bull.
I went with Gallant was my number 1. Miguel is in my top 3. And Ursha Baby was in my top 3.
But of course.
Those are my top 3.
Huh?
Top 3.
Usher ain't dropped shit since fucking 2000. How the fuck you find that out?
Still
top 3. And like I said, I went from 2000 on and down.
Yeah.
That's 2000.
That's
so I went with those 3. Voice of Gods. It was like,
see, I already knew what you're gonna choose. You're gonna choose a bunch of niggas that could just sing at high vocals.
Yes, sir.
My criteria wasn't for that. Bird,
no R&B. That's kind of what it is for me.
No.
For me, I kind of went off of like a feel. So number one is Usher, baby.
Yes, sir.
Gotta be Usher.
Yeah.
Gotta be Usher. When I say R&B out of my mouth, I'm listening to Usher in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But you're an old head when it comes to R&B.
Yeah, but that was my oldest head. I kind of broke it down.
Yo.
And then I got older C Breezy.
Older C Breezy.
Old C
Why
Breezy.
not newer C Breezy?
I like older C Breezy. Older C Breezy was more R&B for me than I like nowadays C Breezy. When I say R&B out of my mouth, like I just said, I think it's C Breezy as well as I think of Usher.
It was hard for me not to put.
And that's the dilemma where I was at. I said I can't make this top three, and both these motherfuckers not be on it. They have to be on it.
My shit's a full wrench. I'm gonna just let y'all niggas know that right now.
And I have Early On Weekend.
Ooh, see,
Early
there
on.
we go. Get some shit in there. Okay.
Early On
Weekend. What's wrong with Weekend now? He sings the same.
I didn't like the last one that, like you said, it's like the soundtrack music. I like it, but that's not what I think of when I think of R&B.
I don't think a Weekend is R&B, period. That shit's like ultra.
It's like different. Yeah, it's like different. But that's what stuck out to me.
What Weekend is R&B?
I don't think like
what, like
Trilogy and shit like that. Like early Weekend.
Yeah, that's still like House of Balloons. That's all still like alternate. But I feel you.
But it's like it's more R&B than other shit is.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more an R&B than anything
I do
else.
like the Weekend being thrown in there for sure.
That was my top three. I couldn't have them three not in there. But I literally was thinking about it all weekend.
It took me 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Really?
I already knew what he was gonna do.
Miguel
Everybody that could sing
Honestly,
high.
I didn't really think of Miguel, but Miguel is.
So for me, number one, I have Miguel.
Yeah.
My criteria is completely different. It's a little bit of these guys both, but I have my own swing into it. I have Chris Brown, period. I don't care what era of Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go into my list and why.
I feel like you have to put him in there.
And here's my wrench. My wrench is Party Next Door / Frank Ocean. I could not choose between the two.
I was this close to putting Frankie O.
I could not
in
choose
that
between the
bitch.
two. Right.
Ugh.
My thing with my list that I chose for the male R&B is because Miguel, as far as soul goes, nobody else has been putting out music that has soul like he has.
You feel it. You definitely feel
Exactly.
it.
Chris Brown is on my list because Chris Brown, and this is why I said I don't care what Chris Brown is, because kind of going off what we were just saying about The Weeknd, there's not an area of R&B or pop that Chris Brown cannot body in vocals. There isn't. He can do Yeah 3 times. He can give you Fine China. He can give you Poppin'. He can give you She Ain't You. He can give you Winner. There's multiple different genres, and he can give you the slower, no guidance. Like, fam, Chris Brown to me has to be on this list. And the reason why I put Party Next Door on this list / Frank Ocean, again, it's a tough jump, is just their vocal tone, period. I think those two artists, their vocal tone, like, fam, I remember exactly where I was when I heard Frank Ocean, Channel Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing Thinking About You, hearing Super Rich Kids, Channel Orange, period. And the same thing with Party. Because, again, to me, both of these artists were kind of like, not looked over, but it was like nobody, again, go back to Bird when we were saying about the Tumblr. Like, these guys were Tumblr artists for the most part. Like,
Frank Ocean was definitely a Tumblr.
Exactly. Like, people were attaching, you know what I mean, like a gif of a girl doing something, and it'll be Frank Ocean song behind it, or something crazy. And for me, like, when I think of R&B, their vocal tone, the tone and where they sing, and I've heard both of these guys live, the tone and where they sing, for me, is insane, and I fucking love it. So, yeah, Miguel, Chris Brown, and I guess a toss between Party Next Door and Frank Ocean for me. Not mad you guys list though.
I had a reasonable mention of newer cat is Khalid.
Hell no.
I love him. His voice.
Remember he said he should smack me?
How is that?
I
I didn't put him on my list. I said in the
Honorable
future he's
mention.
gonna be good.
My honorable mention, I guess, would be C Breezy because it really did hurt me.
My
Anybody that knows me
You're
knows
wilding for now.
C
Yeah,
Breezy
you're
is
fucking-
he's my he's probably top 2 favorite artists for me.
It wasn't in your top 3 male R&B
So
singers.
yeah, it took a lot.
What the fuck?
It took a lot for me not to put him in there, bro.
Bro, I don't know how you put...
Your list was
Usher, Gallant, and Miguel.
Oh, yeah. Gallant was the switch up, that's why.
Yeah, so I also was kind of like a thing of like, I knew that Chris Brown was going to be in everybody's list. So for me, it was like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Everybody knows Chris Brown can sing. We know what bro can do.
Everybody knows what Gallant can do.
Nobody really... Bro, outside of us, I don't know nobody that listens to Gallant.
I do.
You know how many people? Do you know how many people I put on the Gallant myself?
I put you on the Gallant.
Yeah. Whoop-de-doo.
Hey, you say you want to put me on the Lady London, nigga? Yeah. That's my return, nigga.
Yeah,
I'll erase your memory.
You'll
never hear a Gallant ever again.
But
fuck you talking about?
Like, shit, with all the people I put on, it's gonna come back. But like,
and I'm gonna say, damn, bro, just now?
Yup. You right. And I'm gonna be singing all them joints just like I do now. But like for me,
just like Gallant is definitely a sleeper pick. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. Like a lot of people, and another reason why I picked him is because, like I said, like we all agreed on, we were trying to do modern day artists, right?
That's where it fucked me up. Too.
So
my 3 would have been.
That's what I said. Modern day. You said no. You all said Usher.
Usher
is modern.
2000 to now. Yeah. That's. I didn't go back to freaking.
I could have
Maxwell.
I could have dove deep.
Yeah, like so. Really, my Maxwell was Gallant. All right, I can't pick Maxwell. Gallant is literally the same kind of singer to me. And as Dionel knows, I am the type of person when I listen to R&B, I love the high pitched vocals. Right, I love that. But that's not all they can give you. You feel me? Like Usher can give you more than just high pitch. Gallant can give you. If you want to hear the high pitch,
can give you. I said I knew how you were judging.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
No, really, it was more so for range. Like I love that you can give me.
That's what I said.
Exactly. So.
Well, that's the thing that I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of it as like I was thinking of the word vocalist, and then I'm thinking of R&B. Mm-hmm. R&B is not always a singing. Just because I sing the high pitch,
for sure,
doesn't mean that's R&B. That's why I kind of had to go the Weeknd route, the like alternative type route.
That's why I like the Weeknd wrench, in my opinion, because
that's where I was thinking. You don't know how bad I want to put Frank Ocean in my shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It was so close, and I'm like, I could have Chris Brown or I could have Usher. Then I'm like, I can't fucking pick between them two. I have to have both of them. Mm-hmm. So that leaves me with one other spot. Because I could have took Usher off. And then my list looks fucking wild because I have Chris Brown, Frank Ocean.
Yeah, but it's your personal preference though. So it doesn't matter how wild it looks to somebody else.
No, I know.
When you think of R&B, if it's you come up with Frank Ocean, Chris Brown, and The Weeknd, nigga, that's what you like.
I try to hit different time frames. So I went Usher for a little bit older, Chris Brown because I like early Chris Brown, and then Weeknd because it's before Chris Brown.
You don't like
Usher
new Chris
for
Brown?
Older, Miguel for 2010 to whenever. Gallant for now for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't like new Chris Brown?
No, I love new Chris Brown, but when I think of R&B, I don't think of too much new Chris Brown. For me, it's them old Chris Brown albums. First John I ever had on CD.
Facts.
Different times, different vibes for everything.
Yeah, so those are our top 3 male R&B vocalists, not just artists. We're speaking on vocals.
Because those would be 3 very different things.
Yeah, exactly. Comment down below. We definitely want to see you guys' list or if you guys think.
I want to see who had the best list.
I don't really care about the best because I think it's personal preference.
Who do y'all think got the best list?
You talking about out of us?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant you want to see the best list from them. Okay. I was about to say.
Out of us 3, who do you think has the best list?
Yeah, I would definitely let me know. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. Moving on to sports, really ain't shit. I'm not sure if anybody watched the All-Star Weekend.
I don't care about nothing on the All-Star Weekend besides my man Steph Curry shooting from damn near Uganda and turning around before it's going in. All right, yeah, Steph, we knew you could shoot, bro. We know you got the range.
That was disrespectful.
How many years can he continue to do
bro, like 16 threes?
What do you have? He ended with like 50 something?
50
on a dot. And I'm tired of hearing.
Somebody
I don't want to hear no. Bro, they had hands up.
And
I'm about to get into that. I'm tired of people giving me Steph Curry compared to whoever.
Yeah,
those
days are over.
There is no competition, bro.
Over.
I have never seen a guard or anybody get double teamed in an All-Star game.
And I was one of those people that I always gave Steph Curry hell. Like I could not ever stop comparing him to somebody. But I wouldn't even say the All-Star game proved that to me. I want to say I probably gave that shit up when he probably like a couple years ago. But
I ain't gonna lie. If you told me that 3 years ago, I'd be like, "You on dick? You're wildin'." I don't care what you say. Steph will never compare to blah 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 blah. It's getting harder and harder to say that. You've never seen anybody shoot like this in your life, and I don't care what you're talking about.
You're lying, and that goes back to what I was saying about Tom Brady. Like when Steph Curry retired, fam, you gonna hear it from me. Sorry, I don't care who you compare.
The greatest shooter the greatest
shooter
ever
right now. Ever
and he's got years and years. And years.
Exactly.
At what point do y'all think y'all can make or debate Steph Curry being the best player at that position?
Point guard of our time?
When he steps his defense up. Then we can
talk. His defense ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not good.
His defense is not bad.
Yeah,
like he had.
Okay, but let's stop right here. If you want to compare it, you don't have to go long, but compare it to other. Let's just randomize some other point guards that might have decent defense.
Steve Nash, Magic Johnson.
Okay. Not mad at that.
Who else am I thinking of? Gary Payton.
Oh my gosh,
Tim Hardaway. A lot of
so we're on old heads, but maybe try to think
nobody in this era really.
Nowadays, who has lockdown D?
Patrick Beverly be punching on folk.
Yeah, that
kind of get away with it.
I can't put him in this conversation.
But he's not even close in the conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
I think nowadays it's an offensive game anyway. So
for sure.
You're not gonna find anybody that's
agree.
Gary Payton.
Yeah,
or
that's
Tim
what I'm
Hardaway.
saying. If you look at
that's what I was saying.
Elite guards defense, shitty.
Yeah.
John Morant, Kyrie, freaking
James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook. Even though you're having a horrible year offensively too, but we're not going to get on.
He's not winning in any.
Bro, wait, tell me, did you see the video of Bull trolling Russell Westbrook? He called him Russell Westbrook, and he turned around, and Bull turned around, and Russell was just so angry, like he was seeing in his face.
I didn't see.
He's going to end up punching on somebody soon. Here,
like he called him Russell Westbrook, and somebody else was recording. And the guy that was recording was like, "Yo, bro, it's just a joke." But like, he was snapping. Like Russell was just like, "Bro, what the blah?" He was just going off. That shit was funny.
Man's having a bad
His feelings is hurt.
We'll take him over Boston.
Oh my God!
We'll take him.
Yeah, we'll take him. Ooh, actually,
we'll take him.
Speaking of Boston, actually, I don't know if I'll take him.
I'm like,
we'll take him.
You see my
he gonna get right.
Far away from me.
He gonna get right. It's fine.
I'm about to say, I just gave him Dragic. Y'all want him?
We didn't have Dragic all year.
Really?
We haven't had him since last year.
Who started?
He was
Kyle Lowry was starting.
I forgot.
Kyle Lowry got hot.
I ain't
Kyle Lowry was hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
Gabe Vincent was starting, I believe. He's been a bucket this year. Chill off my young bull. Gabe Vincent been getting to it. I think Game's first game, I think he had like 30.
God,
his first game
No, I
started.
definitely have heard that name before. I just can't picture like what he looks like.
Yeah, actually, all of our people who are supposed to be nobodies, like there are games where they got to start because of injuries. Because we've been battling injuries horribly all year. Yeah. But like everybody who's supposed to be a nobody, when they had a starting game, they went stupid. I'm like, yo,
we
really do have a full squad. Plan. Yeah,
like a game plan.
Shout out to Spo, bro, coach of the year. I don't care what nobody says.
For sure. Going back to what Bird was saying about the Celtics, we ain't taking Russell.
Yeah.
But I also stumbled upon JJ Redick. He has a podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
And he had
it's like sports dudes on it, right?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he had Jason Tatum on there, and it was I just watched a small clip. I didn't watch the whole podcast, but they have a clip on why the 2019 Boston Celtics didn't work out with Kyrie, and Jason Tatum had a little bit of feedback on it, which I thought was, what he said was obvious, but what he said to me that what I wanted to highlight is player egos in the locker room, because that's pretty much what he was saying. You have a star, you're the star of the Boston Celtics, you and Jalen and Marcus Smart, you guys are going crazy, and then all of a sudden you add an all-star that kind of you force feed him the ball more,
Absolutely.
But really, you're used to having the ball. So that was his whole take, which I thought was pretty interesting that not a lot of sports players talk about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ego. Like, yo, I'm the number one player here, and we end up getting a superstar player here that the coach and now the whole organization wants to fund the ball through him. Now every time I get the ball, I don't give a fuck if I'm shooting 1 for 18. I'm shooting it. I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot in the NBA that people don't notice. Like, look at the
nowadays.
Like, the Nets just broke up because Harden wanted what? ISO ball. He used to give me the ball. I'm a tween, step back, travel, and shoot in your face.
Also, he's the kind of guy where if he doesn't have 45 points, he thinks he has a bad game.
Yeah.
So you get a couple.
But that's an ego thing.
Yeah, you get a couple 29-point games, and he's like, God, they played shitty. Then he starts missing shit.
Right.
So
that's where it gets tricky.
I just thought that was a good conversation.
I definitely got to listen to that too.
Yeah, check it out. It's really good.
I watched one episode. I forget who was on it.
They just had like the whole damn near Celtics roster. They had Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum on there.
So the importance.
Yeah, fuck out of here, bitch. For the most part, I mean, going back to what I was saying about the NFL. I think NBA All-Star Weekend is kind of over. The highlight was the game, the All-Star Game. Probably the worst dunk contest
Tell you what it was.
ever.
That dunk
Motherfuckers was leaving the
shitty.
arena.
Shitty.
Three-point competition. I watched fucking CJ. Cat one. I watched CJ fold. I thought him or Trae Young would have won.
You would think.
CJ fucking folded. Trae Young was just having fun. He was the next up. No, actually, the boy that we be betting on. What's his name? Luke Kennard.
He got a ratchet.
He was like, it was. I think he came in second.
One,
he came in second, and then Trae Young was third.
I'm not even mad at Cat winning, only because he actually is the leading big man in 3-point percentage.
Right. Well, he said he was coming out to prove a point, and
because that was the first thing he said.
Cat can shoot his ass off, so whatever.
He beat a lot of them.
He beat guards. Word.
So.
I watched. I didn't watch the full skills drawing, but I do like how they do the skills drawing, like the 3-man team, like that. But the Giannis brothers, for all y'all to be 6 foot and y'all can't make a floater from right here, fam, all y'all. Every single one of y'all brothers could not make one. I said, wow, this is crazy. So they folded. And again, probably the worst dunk competition of all. In the middle of the dunk competition, I'm watching the feed, and people are like, yo, where's Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine? Like, niggas was that
Everybody
soft.
was just playing replays of the
yo, it was that
16,
bad.
Whatever it was, 17.
I did like the little 75th anniversary of the NBA, honoring the 75 best players, I want to say. We got a great picture of LeBron and Michael. That was a great picture. I'll enter it right here. Which brings up a topic that I thought about. I was listening to, this is a while ago, Joe Budden podcast, and they were talking about, looking at reality, and they were saying pretty much like, yo, when you look up, a lot of the biggest artists that you know, Drake, Cole, Kendrick, they're going to be retiring soon. And you can kind of see it now. Everybody's kind of really slowing down. They're taking 4 to 5 years, 2 to 3 years to drop projects. So when I seen that LeBron James, Michael Jordan picture, I was like, wow, that conversation hit with me, which is, in a couple years, not couple, because obviously Brian wants to stay until his son gets there, which is fire in my opinion, but fam, you think we're all in our 20s, in another 20 years, a name like LeBron or Michael Jordan might not be mentioned. These kids don't do their research, bro. They do not, and that's like crazy for me.
I mean, we still know
20
like
years. I would say 20
Frazier
years.
And shit
Bron
like that.
is definitely gonna be mentioned.
Bron, but Michael Jordan, anybody from that era,
Jerry
and I'm not even
Rice.
talking. Not even, bro. I'm not even talking about Michael Jordan's, the West, and all them. I'm talking about just players that we love. Vince Carter, T-Mac, fam. It's probably another 5 years from them names. Steve Nash. It's probably another 5 to 6 years for them guys' name, man.
T-Mac was not top 75, and it grinds my gears.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show.
Yeah, so going back to what we were saying, you got a lot of those names to me. won't be mentioned. Sorry, I got to cut a little short, but it's all good. But yeah, that's when I seen that Michael Jordan picture. But going back to what Swayze said, yeah, the NBA did post the actual list, and T-Mac isn't on there. But I guess he got his praise for the Allen Iverson T-Mac verses that nobody asked for. I don't know what the fuck verses y'all running out of shit to do that fast, fam.
I'm gonna have to look at this list again.
Yeah, look at the
It's
list.
a lot. Damian Lillard's on there.
Yeah.
And T-Mac is not on there.
Yep. No disrespect, Dame. I love Dame, but it's T-Mac. Like it's T-Mac, bro. There are a lot of people on that list that is like.
We gotta make that a whole different episode because.
I was about to say we gonna look at the. Hey, we're gonna have some behind the scenes chilling. Yeah, we can look at the list soon.
I'm gonna get angry.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
Piss me off.
You are.
Piss me all the way off.
It's funny because the NBA knew what they were doing too. Because right under the post, it's on NBA.com. You go under the post. Under the post, it literally says comment, debate, and something else. Like they know that it's just gonna be debatable. They know it. But yeah, it was still dope to see all those guys on stage. From Wade, Melo, all people we grew up with.
KG up there.
KG was up there.
Klay Thompson was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird.
There's
No
way.
T-Mac.
Over T-Mac.
No T-Mac.
Over T-Mac.
But there's Klay.
No way.
Over T-Mac.
No Dwight Howard. But
Over
there's Klay.
T.
No way.
Yeah,
But there's
Klay.
Klay.
In what aspect of the game is he better than any of them?
Shooting.
Barely.
Then yeah. Well, nah.
Nah, he better than T.
Yeah, Klay
Yeah,
definitely
better
got
than
ratchet, bro.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
but T-Mac is
Klay
better
got ratchet,
overall.
bro. Overall?
For sure. For sure.
But
There's no way.
Yeah, so we're gonna load up Bird, pause, and move into our Garbanzo Bean of the week.
Fuck the Garbanzo.
Big beans.
Who we got?
I kind of fucked up because I already sent it to you earlier in the week on
Me?
accident.
I didn't look at it though. I don't think.
I have to find it, bro.
You start saving the posts.
Well, I have it saved in my thing, but I don't know how to get to it.
Okay.
It's in my or whatever it's called, collections.
This nigga's phone's trash. See.
Shit, brand new, bitch. The 13S Max.
he hurried up and clicked on that. He didn't want us to see the porn. Oh my god. Oh, he been working out with Russ.
Ciao.
Yo.
Yeah.
If you fall, get up. You keep going. Do not. I could have made it on the first shot. There's so much ice on me.
And walks off. Is that not the goofiest man you ever seen in your fucking life? I'm so tired.
Hey,
of seeing
DJ
this
Khaled,
man.
I love the message. I love still encouraging
Ain't
people
no fucking way.
to do what they want to do in life or whatever. Get back up. I definitely understand that. But we gonna start about that.
Bro was
That
training.
pack.
My baby
That
had
shit is
full
grandma's cookies.
full leather coat on.
My
at
baby was
All-Star
doing football
game.
drills, going back and forth with the pill.
I wanted to really dive into it and analyze it. Cut right, young, carry,
Yeah.
big leather, dual color leather. He wore every chain he got to that bitch and airball the first.
This nigga said I airballed the first one because I got so much ice.
He said I could have made the first one. I got so much ice. And dips off. I said,
That's wild.
bro, how corny can you get?
That's wild.
I hate Sandy Dick Kyle. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love
Damn,
him.
why you hate my guy?
I love him. I love it. He be inspirational, but some shit, it just don't need to be on the feed, bro. Just live your life and be great. You're great.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't need to see your jab step.
I don't know what transpired between yo, bro. Can you record this for me? I'm gonna take a ball and go through the joint. When you know you can't, come on, fam. And just all that to say that, I would have just took the pill, shot it, and hit it, wait till I made it, and then say, yo, you know what I mean? If you miss, try again. My baby did a full, man. Shout out to Khaled, man. It's for the antics. That's what he wants. It's for the antics.
And it worked, cause that shit pissed me off.
And that is episode 6 of We Talk Culture.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, shout out to everybody because I'm going to post it as well. We hit 1,000 views on the channel, 2 million more views to go. But again, you cannot, if you can't appreciate the Lambo if you can't appreciate the Honda Accord. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
So again, 1,000 views on the channel. Facts. The Sentra.
Yeah.
You can't turn the Sentra. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, thanks everybody that's been watching and viewing. We really, really appreciate it. Again, episode 6. The SOS playlist is now live. Check the link in the description. All the videos that we mentioned will be in the description. I'm going to put the JJ REDICK joint in there, the Complex joint in there. I think that was the only 2 that we talked about. We definitely want to know who had the best male R&B vocal list. Again, it's all personal preference, but we all know. And again, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 6. We see you guys next week. You did.